guys, Joe Pizza doesn't get pretty, and today on my channel I'm going to be teaching you how to install Windows Moonlight Milestone 3 on Windows 7. So to start, you need to get this folder right here and drag it over to your desktop so you can start the installation. So we're going to change the boot screen using Win 7 Boot Updater. You click on File, Load Boot Screen, and click on Win Moonlight. Okay, after that's done, you go exit Win 7 Boot Updater, click on Customize the God. But before you open Customize the God, you need to install Net Framework 4.5, which I already have. The installation does take quite a while though. Anyways, after you install Net Framework 4.5, you will open Customize the God, and you need to change the Start button to the one I've provided. And then you go down to Control Panel Applet Sidebar. You click on the second option. I'm not sure why I see many reviews clicking on the first, but you click on the second one and replace it with the purple one I've provided. Then the navigation buttons, you need to replace the frame, you need to replace the default buttons, hovering buttons, and lastly the pressed buttons. You need to go down to log on screen branding, which should show you Windows 7. You need to replace with Windows Moonlight. Then the base branding, which is literally just the WinVer, you replace it with the WinVer branding I provided. And lastly, you need the system branding to be replaced with from the Vista org to this Windows logo I have here. And you can exit out and customize the God. Anyways, here's what some of that branding should look like. Anyways, after that, you need to go to EasyBCD and install it, which installs really quickly, honestly. Then when you're running EasyBCD, you need to click on Edit Boot menu, click on Windows 7, rename, then rename it to Windows Moonlight. Then you save your settings. I don't want to donate. Then you go to Logon screen, and there should be an app called Logon Studio and the Logon wallpaper. You open Logon Studio. Well, you install it first, and then after the installation you launch Logon Studio, and there should be an option which says Create. Then you change the author to and then the name to Windows Moonlight. Then you click Browse and you change the Logon wallpaper, click Apply. And there the Logon wallpaper should be changed to my Aurora wallpaper. After that you can go leave the folder and click on Startup and Shutdown Sounds. So if you want the shutdown sound to work properly, you need to click on Documents, and you should put the shutdown sound in there, which I already have. And if you want to change the startup sound, you install WinAero Tweaker, which we'll use to change the startup sound. Piss off. Anyways, here's WinAero Tweaker, it detects as Windows 7. Then you click on Startup Sound, replace the startup sound, and there should be the sound right there. You'll need to reboot for it, but I'll do that later. And over here we have the themes, but before we apply these, we need to apply the wallpapers. There'll be 3 folders. You need to open a new window. We need to open Windows Explorer. To change the wallpapers, you need to open Windows Explorer, click on Computer, then your local disk, which is the one that should be running Windows 7, then Windows, scroll down to Web, Wallpaper. As you can see, we have 5 different wallpapers. So you can't replace the wallpapers yet because we need to take ownership of all these files, all these folders. So to take ownership of a folder, you need to do right click on a folder, click on Properties, Security, Advanced, Owner, Edit, Administrators, Apply, and exit out of those 2 windows. Then you click on Edit, Yes, administrators and click on the box here, which should be next to full control. Apply. And you should get this saying access is denied, but that won't matter because it will still work. Okay, once you've taken ownership of all the folders, you need to right click on it and click delete, and you should get a UAC prompt, and all the folders should be moved to the bin. And once they've been moved to the bin, you can get the wallpapers I've provided and move them into the wallpaper folder. Anyways, we need to get to the folder which is called resources, and then there should be two folders. You need to take ownership of the folders, and you should have your themes folder open from the Windows Moonlight folder. Take ownership of these two folders as I'm doing right now. And then after you've done that, you need to go into the themes folder, and then there should only be aero, architecture, characters, landscapes, nature, and scenes. But you might be wondering why there's the Longhorn, Vista, and watercolor themes. Well, it's because I added some in this VM, in the coordinates of a virtual machine. Anyways, you need to delete all the themes. But however, you should leave, if there's a folder in there called aero, keep it in there. This is what contains the theme, and if you delete it, then the themes will not function. You open the themes folder and drag and drop these two themes. Get to ease of access themes and delete all these other themes. And then in the Windows Moonlight folder, there should be an ease of access theme to drag and drop all the themes I've provided. To remove the United States theme, you need to be in the Windows folder. Then in the Windows folder, you find a file, and you find a folder called globalization. Then you click MCT. You type MCT to search, and there should be some options here, but the one you delete should be on your operating system. So if you download the Australian version of Windows 7, then you go to this folder. Then if you download the American version of Windows 7, then you go to US theme and stuff. And there should be a theme right here. And there should be a theme folder. Take ownership of the theme folder and the United States folder. And once you've done that, you can delete the theme and United States folder inside there. And you can exit out of that. Now we get to Windows 7 animation model, which we could use to change the animation used in Windows 7 to copy and paste and all that. So here's what the application should look like. And you open the colors image, and you should copy down the colors as provided. And after you've done that, click modify animation. And it should ask us to reboot, but we'll do that later. And as you can see in control panel from before, the United States theme will be gone. And if you try to change the wallpaper, you've got the wallpapers all here, and there's no United States wallpaper. Okay, so after that, I'm going to show you this. Here is the startup and shutdown sound. We'll start off with the startup. Oh, wait, shutdown. And here is the startup sound. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.